Good afternoon, everybody. This is Mark from www.markwinninghq.com, and what I want to bring with you today was one of the most vital things I know that really helped me propel my success in my life, in all areas of my life, in my career, in my relationships, in my family, and of course in my spiritual life. And one of those things that really helped me propel that was this skill right here, time management. Because the bottom line is we all have 24 hours in a day. But the truly successful people in life have learned how to really maximize those 24 hours in that day. And one of my goals was, when I got introduced to this skill, was to actually learn how to set goals. And one of the goals that I had, and I'm going to show you how time management plays into this, was in making the shift from employee to entrepreneur. Now, the first thing I had to do, of course, was have the goal of how I was going to make that transition. And this right here is what allowed that to happen. So what I did was I gave myself the goal of 90 days to make the shift from employee to entrepreneur. Then what I had to do was I had to go in and figure out with the employee how many hours I had to obligate to my employer. And then, of course, how many hours I was going to obligate to making the transition over to an entrepreneur. So I started with the platform I had to work with, which was I had a 5-day work schedule, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. And then I started with, I would obligate 10 to 15 hours Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in regards to making that transition. Now, of course, what I actually did is, for me, the entrepreneur platform I went into was the home-based business industry. And there's a huge shift right now in regards to that transforming, and I'm sure you're aware of it, that the marketplace pays for value, and that's the bottom line, the reason why a lot of people are losing their jobs, because they don't have the skills that the marketplace is asking for. And not only that, some people just don't like where they work, so they quit. I personally made the transition to this, and what really made that happen for me was the time management skill. And really, where I got the basis for this was one particular thing that my coach had pushed into me, which was nothing becomes dynamic until it becomes specific. And when I really grasped that concept, my whole life changed. And I mean, within 90 days, bam, switched. Got out of that. It was such a rewarding feeling to walk into the boss and say, I don't need you anymore. I am not working for you no more. And I loved it when clients of mine have actually said that to me, because that day is such a day of justice, especially if you've been really working hard to make that transition. And this is how it happened for me. So I obligated 10 to 15 hours to, of course, learn the skills, the abilities, and so forth, what I needed to know in order to make that shift into being an entrepreneur. So, of course, what I had to do was follow somebody who was in front of me, who had the track record of what I wanted. And for me personally, that was Danny Johnson. To find out more about this actual skill, go to www.dannyjohnson.com. Take advantage of the 5 free videos that are there. Then go ahead and sign up for the CFI Success Network. If that's the type of success you want, follow it to the T. Because one of the most influential things that Danny Johnson ever spoke into my life was shut up and follow directions. And when I grasped that concept, my whole life changed. And that's how I was able to make this transition within 90 days. And today, I definitely live a life that I love. And I'm very thankful for the fact that I had a coach that actually spoke truth into my life, and spoke hope into my life, and spoke opportunity into my life. And that's how I was able to make this transition. This will be video 1, because this is a really big concept to really understand. So that's how it started for me. The shift started with me making that transition from employee to entrepreneur. The goal, the days, the time I was going to obligate it to making that shift. And within 90 days, my goal was met. And I was able to walk in, like I said, tell my boss, I no longer need you. Thank you very much. Take care. And I left. You know, I don't owe the employer a reason. Because I made it well known that I was not wanting to do that for the rest of my life. So I made that transition. So of course I invested the time that was needed into learning new skills to, of course, now live a life by design, not by default. So to find out more about me, go to www.markwinninghq.com. You'll find out all my information at the bottom of this. You will also find the link for Danny Johnson's website, which is www.dannyjohnson.com. Highly recommend going over there. Take advantage of the 5 free videos. Take care of the free training. Because the bottom line is, it's a proven system that works. It's not under question. It works. It spits out 6- and 7-figure income earners. Bottom line. And I don't know too many of the systems that are out there that can actually make that claim. So this is video 1. Take care. Watch out for video number 2. Bye.